Hey, Gemini, welcome back. All right, Spirit, let's get into this. See what is coming. Ooh, Ten of Cups is the first card. Happy home, happy life. It could also indicate an ending. You ending something, beginning a new beginning. We have the Strength and the World card. Okay, Gemini, I am hearing big success is coming toward you. Wow. Let's see what else comes out. Maybe you're getting rid of addictions at this time. You have the universe here to support you through that. You're coming into this reading as the Strength card. So you're all about strength and courage and getting things done. Oh, look at that. I'm hearing the universe is here to help you. The universe is here to guide you and get any kind of blockages out of your way. This is actually a really good reading. Look at that. Okay. Can't make this stuff up. Let's see. Tell me more about the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Cups. So there is something going on here under the surface, but moreover, everything looks good. Spirit is warning you to plan things thoroughly at this time. Okay. Okay. So because I want you to know that you do have somebody around you who is threatening your peace, your happy home life. There's somebody around you that is being very manipulative, or this could be a corrupt official, a dishonest person, okay, who's going to use dishonesty to get their way, to disrupt everything that you got going on. That's what I'm hearing. Now, you are coming into this reading as the Strength card, so I feel like this person is going to have a challenge. You know what I mean? I don't think you're just going to just give up, without a fight here. I think this person needs to rethink this, okay? Because you might have Leo in your chart, but you don't have to. But you are coming into this reading as somebody who is very strong and very strong-willed. Let's see what else is coming out here. So be careful with that. I'm hearing that when it comes to seeing through the BS, you're the person. You're going to see right through this BS. You're very resilient. Okay. So Spirit is saying to be very careful and to make sure that you are definitely planning things thoroughly, okay? Because you do have this person around you. Now, you might be going off and having to see a judge, okay? And somebody who has the authority to make a judgment here, okay? Now, remember, guys, that this could be a past, present, or future reading. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else. Actually, Gemini, I see you being the person who's going to push this thing where you're going to have to go to this authority figure, and you're the one that's going to push for some kind of action to be taken. Yes. You're the person that's going to make it happen. You're the person that's going to speak up and be I see you being very determined, very eager to get this done, because it looks like you want something to end, or you will want something to end, right? And you're going to be the person that's going to be like in this fiery energy. So you could have fire in your chart. Other than Leo, maybe you have Aries or Sagittarius. You could have Libra or Aquarius in your chart as well. Now, don't get me wrong. I do see here that you are going to go through a struggle here because of the manipulation from this person. So I do see there's going to be, I don't want to say a fight, because it's not really a fight, but it's more of like a very inconvenient situation. I don't know how else to say that. A very inconvenient situation where, you are going to go through a period of struggling, and you're struggling to achieve something while this person is blocking you and stopping you and trying to create problems. It's like you're going to be trying to accomplish something, but with very limited time, or very limited, there's some kind of limitations. Yeah. But you are going to reach a new level of freedom. And it's going to be because of this person that you're going to push it to this person. For one of you, you're not going through any kind of addictions, or you're not trying to give up anything that's unhealthy for you. This is just somebody that you're close to, or an attachment that you have to somebody that is actually holding you back, and then you're going to have to go in there and just basically get away from the person, okay? And I feel like it's this person, they're trying to stop you here. Um, let's see what else comes out. For one of you, I feel like you're about to finish a long term project. Yeah, you're about to, it's going to be a struggle, a huge struggle, but you're about to complete something. You're going to reach your goal here, and you're going to go through a very significant transformation because of it. Yes, breaking free from bad people is going to be good for you. For one of you, I feel like you have somebody here that is obsessed with you. Why are you so obsessed with me? Right? This person is obsessed with you. And I think this person has like constantly demonstrated some very unhealthy patterns in your relationship. So this could be somebody that you're bonded to, and this is why you can't get rid of this person. Could be a family member because it is part of the family. So this could be like a family member who is a horrible person. Could be a father figure, brother, uncle, But of course, doesn't have to be a male. It could be a female and a male's energy. But you're about to accomplish something wonderful. And it's going to lead you into this Knight of Sticks energy where you're just going to be pushing something forward, left and right, away from this person. And I see you being very focused, very determined, putting in a lot of work, a lot of hours. So, you know what, Gemini? You deserve this. You really do. You deserve everything that you get. You deserve everything that's coming toward you, because even though you have somebody that's trying to block you here, you still are able to muster up the energy, and the inspiration, and, the energy that it takes to be so strong willed. You're still bringing that to the table. And I hear that after you go to this period where you're going to have this success, things are going to change for you. And it's going to be boom, 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 like quick changes, fast changes. So, for one of you, this could be like a change of a job or a change of a career. Okay. And I'm hearing you're going to be in this energy of just going for it, going for it. So, I don't know why in my mind's eye I'm seeing Frogger. Y'all remember that game where he was jumping from one lane to the other? Okay. Well, that's the kind of energy I'm getting from you, Gemini. Like you're going to be jumping from one lane to the other, but it's like whichever lane that's going to get you to where you need to go faster and to get you to your goal faster is the one that you're going to be jumping at. So I see you kind of jumping around. So that's part of the struggle that you're going to be going through, is jumping around. Not that you're going to be like jumping around like like in a bad way, okay? This is actually in a very good way, because it's actually something that's going to end up serving you very well. Okay, it's going to be something that's going to help you jump up, because your energy, you're going to go from the Strength card to the King of Coins energy, which a lot of people wish they could be in the King of Coins energy, okay? Um, that's the energy you're going to be going into. So very wealthy, very grounded, very stable energy, and that's the energy you're heading toward. So congratulations, you got a lot of stability. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Gemini. This is not an easy road, so you deserve every little bit of it. Okay, because of your determination, not just that, but your discipline to stay on track. It's not easy. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's not easy. Because if it was, everybody would be doing it. Somebody here might be starting security or working in security or starting a security company. Something about that is significant here. or you're gonna be working with something about security, like I don't know, maybe doing some investigation work or something. That might be for one of you. I'm seeing abundance here coming toward you. Yes, and not just in money. I'm talking about and not just in career and not just you feeling fulfilled, but also in a partnership in your personal romantic life, things coming together. But you know what? You deserve it because you've worked so hard for it. So, a lot of times when people get to a level in their life, people just think, oh, well, they had it so easy. That's why they got there. Oh, well, it was just given to them. And they just assume these things, right? But it's not true. I'm hearing that every waking hour you are working and building things up for yourself. You're always in the process of either like getting rid of things that don't serve you, or you're constantly working on what's going to serve you, sticking to the basics, sticking to the necessities, not splurging, things like that, maybe even couponing, looking for sales, right? It's like your energy is constantly moving, constantly going into a brighter future energy, right? So it's like from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, or maybe even in your sleep. I wouldn't be surprised, but it seems like, every waking minute that you're awake, you are working on something. So, like, even right now, as you're listening to me right now, you're working on something. Your hands are moving. Your mind is working. You're constantly moving in that direction, right? A lot of people around you are not going to understand this. Okay, I just want you to know, specifically this King of Swords in reverse, this karmic, right? They're not going to understand how much effort and work you put into things because from the outside, everything always looks so easy. You know what I mean? I heard this one girl say, "Oh, well, he's just a truck driver." Her husband was a truck driver, 18-wheeler truck driver. And she was like, well, it's easy money. He just sits there and drives. And she was like making it like it was so easy. And I happen to know it's not easy being a truck driver, okay? You got crazy people jumping in front of you, scaring the crap out of you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people do crazy things on the streets. You see all kinds of crazy things, especially if you're driving in and out of New York. I've heard of guys, I have friends who are truck drivers, and I've driven around in the trucks, okay? And you go into certain areas, not just New York, but you go into certain areas, guys start jumping on your truck, trying to break in. Like, it's like, you see in the movies, you know? It's hard, right? But the wife had this impression that it was so easy, and it was like, he's just driving and classical music was playing and the birds were singing. Like, it's so easy. No, it's not. When it gets snowy, guess what? You got to pull over. You got to put chains on your tires. I mean, it depends on where you are. And plus you have some places like in Colorado, there's hills that go on practically straight up. Think about trying to drive on that on an 18-wheeler. You're literally going, the hill is so sharp that you're literally almost going straight up. In Colorado, they have these the roads, the 18-wheelers have to go up on the side of a mountain, literally 3 feet on the side of them to death. I mean, they could just fall off the cliff. There's no railings or nothing. I mean, talk about heart beating. You know what I'm saying? Nerve wracking situations. I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, but I'm saying that things from the outside could look so easy, until they're actually doing them themselves. Because if everybody could do it, like if everybody could be a truck driver and do those kinds of things, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I was interested in it, then I was like, nah, it ain't for me. Um, it really is too hard. It really is. And frustrating. And then you have to deal with the heat, and you have to deal with the people, and you have to deal with, the company's not being ready to unload you, so you have to wait, and it's like killing into your time. It's just a lot of frustration. Not to mention some of the lines to try to get into those ports is hard. But you're doing something that is just as difficult. That's the point I'm trying to make. You're doing something that's just as difficult. Maybe you're not on the road like I'm thinking, right? But you're doing something that's just as frustrating, just as difficult, but you have to stay on track. And it's something that you are showing a very strong will, because your will is very powerful. So it's like what you're thinking, you're bringing into your material world. It's mind over matter, right? That's the energy I'm getting from you right now, is this energy of mind over matter. And you know what, Gemini? It's going to serve you very well. You're going to have a very bright future. A future of building and planning and securing yourself for a better tomorrow. Not just for you. I feel like you have a whole family here that is depending on you. And that might be for one of you. Okay? But you do have a family, maybe pets or something here, because we do have the Ten of Cups. So it makes me feel like you have dependents that are depending on you. This is why you feel the need to push forward. Okay? You have somebody around you that is pushing you. That, not them literally pushing you, but making you want to push yourself. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it's going to do, you're going to be so good, Gemini. Keep going. That's all I'm saying. Keep going. This person's going to make a fool of themselves, okay? Because this person that you're going to, could be a manager, CEO, whoever this person is that you're going to, they're definitely going to see things your way. Okay, you're right. This person's wrong. That's just the way it is. This person thinks that they're going to play games and plot against you and try to cause all kinds of problems and stress you out. It's not going to work. It's going to completely backfire on them. Yeah, and they're going to get what they deserve. I'm not going to find out what exactly they want to deserve. They're going to get, but that person over here is going to definitely put their foot in that person's bum. Okay? The person you're going to could be a father figure as well. A grandfather, father figure, their father, your father, whoever. But it's definitely an authority figure. Somebody who, when they say something, everybody listens, right? That kind of thing. All right, Gemini, thank you for being here. Catch me in the next one. I hope this helps you knowing. Keep pushing forward. You have a very strong will. So, and I'm seeing a lot of courage, determination. Use that because it's going to take you where you want to go in life, right? All right, guys, y'all take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel grow. I don't know if you know this or not, but I have a group of fanatics that are just harassing my channel. So every little bit helps. Thumbs up help. The hype button helps, right? Anyways, catch me in the next one, guys. Y'all take care. Bye bye.